My name is Soumyavardhan Verma. I study in class 8 in Delhi School of Excellence. Today I am going to explain your topic, which is mashup of three chapters that are crop production, cell structural and fundamental unit of life. Third, that is microorganism. So, why the three chapters relate each other? The three chapters relate. The first, that is cell structural and fundamental unit of life, which means they are the building blocks of a body. Second, if a body is made, it needs some food. The food gets from crop production, like vegetables, fruits, etc. Third, if you don't eat food, you will get disease which are get by microorganisms. That a human body is made up of multiple of cells. There are billions of cells in a particular human body. The question in your mind comes that elephant has big cells? No, the cell number or quantity of the cells are more than a human body in an elephant. Next, there are multiple of cells. The human body needs some foods. If they didn't need or get a food, the human or animal may die. Become microorganisms plus cells. So microbes are eukaryote or prokaryote, and some are multicellular and some are unicellular. So in your mind the question is coming, what is eukaryote and what is prokaryote? Eukaryotic organisms have a well developed nucleus with nuclear membrane, and prokaryote don't have a primitive nucleus with no nuclear membrane. And what is multicellular and unicellular? Multicellular are the organisms which have multiple cells, and unicellular are the organisms which have only one cell. As friend and food to animals and plants. First, as friend, bacteria which helps in making curd. In industries, nitrogen fixation bacteria. So bacteria which helps in making curd, what it means? It means that the bacteria which helps to convert milk into curd, which is also known as lactobacillus. Next, that is in industries. In industries, yeast, which is also a microorganism, is used to make alcohol. Third, that is nitrogen fixation bacteria, which is used in agriculture, used to convert the atmospheric air into nitrogen. Microorganisms as for diseases is in animals as well as in plants, which are caused by microorganisms. Thanks for watching my video.
Hi everyone, I am Ujjwal Srivastava of class 8. I study in Delhi School of Excellence. So today I am going to present a topic in front of you, which is given by our biology teacher, Miss Amna. So first of all, it is written cell. So I will like to discuss that what is cell. So cell is the functional and structural unit of every living organism. This is cell, and cell perform an very important activity which is called division of cell or cell division. So let us discuss about cell division. So cell division is a process in which the parent cell divides itself into two or more daughter cells. Okay, so this is cell division. But for doing cell division, cell requires energy. So we get energy from food. So let us discuss about food. That what is food? So food gives us energy to perform various activities like walking, jumping, running, reading, eating, etc. and etc. This is the advantage of food, that it gives us energy to perform various activities. But the disadvantage of food is that if we will not eat food, then our body will become weaker and we have a lack of good immune system. It means that our immune system will become weak because microorganisms invade on them. Here some interesting point that microorganism. So let us discuss about what is microorganism. So microorganisms are very little things that we cannot see them from our naked eyes. Okay, we use opticals such as microscopes to see microorganisms. We can say microorganisms as microbes because they are very small, just very small that we cannot see them through our naked eyes. Okay, So, some microorganisms are very bad. They are very bad that they can make us very sick, or they can even kill us. Okay, now I will like to tell you an interesting fact. So the interesting fact is that there are more microorganisms on our hand than there are people living on this entire earth. So this is about microorganisms. So thank you. I hope that you all understand.
Hello and a very charm good evening to everyone. So let's start with my introduction. Myself Amit Bikram Paul, class 8. I am here to present a presentation that was asked by my teacher Miss Amna Ahmed Khan. So let's start the topic. How our body is made up. How food gives energy and how our body fight against microbes. Cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Unit of cell makes tissue, unit of tissue makes organ, unit of organ makes organ system, and unit of organ system makes body. Some important essential nutrients for healthy body are carbohydrate, protein, fat, etc. Food sources of carbohydrate are wheat, potato, corn, beetroot, etc. Food sources of protein are pulses, milk, meat, etc. Food sources of fat are nuts, milk, butter, etc. Some evil microbes that works against our immune system to produce disease are virus, bacteria, protozoa. Microbes can be seen with the help of microscope. This is impossible to think a place where microbes are not present. Thank you.
So, hey, hello everyone, I, Mr. Stones, stands again before you to present my today's presentation, or you can say the third biology's presentation. That is, we can't define it by any topic, it is many topics compared that we will make. Today, what will I discuss that things on the board. So, first of all, my first topic, that is level of organization. So, I will give an example. After that, I describe the level of organization. That one or more than one brick makes an wall, then four walls made an room, and then after that many rooms made an house, like as our body. So when the many cells makes tissues, after that tissues made organs, and when organs meet, that main organ system, and when organ system take their perfect position, we make a body. So for the proper functioning of our organs, or we can say for the proper function, we need nutrition. And how we need nutrition? We will get the nutrition from the food. So food is a basic need for all living organisms. So food are generally of three types. That is energy giving food, which is energy, bodybuilding food, which is healthy, and protecting food, means to say that protect us. So they are protect us, and topic held that the India's population is the second largest population in the world, and how can we provide all for their requirement food. So we do process that is called crops. So growing plants of same kind on a large scale is called crops. It means that a growing crops, means to say that a wheat growing on a large area, that is called the crop. And now moving to when we don't got sufficient nutrition, then it was damaged by microorganism. So what microorganism? So diseases caused by microorganisms is known as pathogens. So what is pathogens? The microorganism caused the disease, which we called it pathogens. So pathogens is generally enters in our body like with air or water, and as you can see that with food. And the major groups of microorganisms. The first microorganism major part, that is bacteria. Bacteria is an important part for the microorganism. Second is fungi. Third is protozoa, and fourth is algae, and last fifth is virus. Virus is the link connecting between living and non-living. And thanks for watching my today's biology presentation.
Good evening, my dear classmates and Miss Amina ma'am. I am Anjaneer Singh from class A. I studied in Delhi School of Excellence, and today I am going to do my presentation by explaining a topic cells, food and microorganisms, which is asked by our respected biology teacher Miss Amina Ahmed Khan ma'am. So without wasting our time, let's see. First of all, let us see cell. Cell is a structural and functional unit of our life. Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665, but it was a dead cell. The first living cell was discovered by Anton Ivan Luniau in 1674. Now let's see structural organization of cell. Cells form tissue, tissue form organ, organ form organ system, and organ system form a body. From a body needs nutrition to work. From nutrition, the topic comes food. Body needs nutrition, energy to work, which gets by food. Let's take an example. From milk we get protein. Protein is important for our body. From eggs we get nutritious, or we can say nutrition. Nutrition is also important for our body. If we didn't get sufficient food, our body will be prey of disease. If I tell you the Hindi meaning of prey means shikar. From disease, the topics come microorganisms, or we can say microbes. Microorganisms are living organisms which are very small, only seen with the help of microscope. Microorganisms are even small, which we can't see from our naked eyes. It can only see with the help of microscope. If our body does not get proper food, microbes causes disease to our body. Let's take an example. Bacteria causes tuberculosis and typhoid. Tuberculosis and typhoid is caused by bacteria. Bacteria is a type of microbe, or we can say microorganism. Virus causes a very popular virus named COVID-19, or we can say coronavirus. Virus also causes flu, cold, malaria, etc. Virus is also a type of microorganisms, or we can say microbes. So my full representation is completed. Hope you all like this. Thank you very much.
Hello, good evening everyone. Myself Aman Tripathi of class 8. Today I am here to perform an activity asked by our biology teacher Miss Amina ma'am. So let's start. Our topic is cell and how cell gets energy. What is cell? Cell is a structural and functional unit of life. The first cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665, but it was dead cell. The first living cell was discovered by Anton van Leeuwenhoek in 1674. On the basis of variety of cell numbers, cells are of two types, unicellular and multicellular. And on the basis of cell wall, they are also of two types, plant cells and animal cells. In plant cell, cell wall is present, whereas animal cell there is no cell wall. As we all know that all animals or living organisms need energy to do work, and the only source of energy is food. And we get food from mainly two sources, agriculture and animals. Most of the population of the world depends on plant product for the food. Plant products such as wheat, gram, fruits and vegetables, and animal products such as meat, fish, milk, etc. To get food from plants, we have to do a specific process which is called agriculture process. And this agriculture process have mainly 8 steps. Soil preparation, sowing, irrigation, harvesting, weeding, winnowing, threshing and storage. And we also know that food have mainly nutrients. Food have plenty of nutrients, and these nutrients help our body to grow, provides us energy and protect us from diseases. These diseases are caused by microorganisms. Microorganisms are very little in size. They cannot be seen by our naked eyes. We need only microscope to see them. The major groups of microbes are bacteria, virus, protozoa, fungi and algae. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.